Preheat, your registered retail dietitian for Village Supermarkets, and today we will be making rosemary and garlic infused oil with roasted vegetables and chicken sausage. So we started up by quartering shallots. I used about a bag. We have some strips of 1 red bell pepper and 1 green bell pepper. I also used about a bag of red potatoes. I kept the skin on, washed it really well, and I quartered and halved these as well. First, we'll be starting with making the rosemary and garlic olive oil. I have one on the stove already setting, but I want to show you how to put it together. I used 2 cloves of garlic to about 1/3 of a cup of oil. You can feel free to use more if you like that strong garlic taste. So we'll be cooking the garlic on the stovetop over medium heat for about 15 minutes. We'll just be peeling all of the skin off of it. And we'll leave the garlic cloves whole. Perfect. And I have some couple sprigs of rosemary. We'll be leaving them on the stem. We'll be throwing this in the oil as well and taking it out once the oil is cooked through. So we have our garlic, rosemary, and oil on the stove simmering over medium heat. Keep an eye on it. We want to cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes, but we don't want the garlic or the rosemary to burn. So just keep a short eye on it, and in the meantime, we're going to be cutting up the rest of our pepper strips. So I have about 1 whole red pepper, and I have a half a green pepper done. We're just going to cut up the rest of our green one. So our oil is now infused with the rosemary and garlic. We'll be taking that out of the oil. We'll be left with a beautifully flavored olive oil, which we'll be tossing with our vegetables. I'm gonna start with our potatoes, and then I will fill in with the oil, and then I'll top it with the vegetables and the shallots. So we'll be covering this. This is a great way to get the herb flavor in there without actually having the herbs in your dish. Give this a quick toss. I've only used about half of that 1/3 of a cup. I'll be finishing it off at the end to make sure all the vegetables get a little bit of that flavoring. So next we'll be adding our shallots. I did the shallots just for a different twist on the sausage and pepper take that we usually see. What I like about this dish is it's a 1-pot dish, so when you're busy with back to school, throw everything in the oven and forget about it for a half hour, 45 minutes, and then you have dinner ready for you. We'll give this another toss. All right, so we're gonna start assembling. This will be what we put our sausage links on in a second. First, I just wanna give this pan a quick spray because we're not using that much oil in our dish, so nothing sticks to the bottom. And now we get to make a nice bed of vegetables for our chicken sausage to go on. And this is a step where you can add any salt or pepper that you'd like. We're gonna leave it like this. I'll let my guests add their own salt and pepper on it when they're done. So now we're ready for the protein part of our meal. I'm adding in a couple links of chicken sausage. I chose sweet Italian, but you can always do hot Italian or plain chicken sausage and flavor it however you like. This is just a time saver. All the seasonings are in here. And what's great about chicken sausage is that it's a lot less saturated fat than the traditional pork sausage. So if you're serving your family a nice, healthier, leaner version of a traditional dish. All right, our oven is preheated at 350. It's all ready to go, so we'll pop this in the oven. We'll check on it about a half hour. Our chicken sausage and roasted vegetables are ready to be eaten. Thank you for shopping and cooking with us at Village Supermarkets.